My name is Benjamin Frisch. Do you need it spelled?
Huh?
Do you need it spelled?
Not necessarily. Do you have a website?
I do. It's just benjaminfrisch.wordpress.com.
So you do need to spell it.
benjaminfrisch.wordpress.com. I go by Ben, so I very rarely actually have to spell Benjamin out loud.
Yeah.
But
Well, cool. Tell us about your comics here. I can tell you're about to get sued by Target, but we'll be behind you all the way
thanks.
through the trials.
I think there's a legal defense fund for that.
I don't know. Just playing with you.
But
and this comic is actually called. The title page is in the back.
Yeah.
El Pelo del Mar.
El Pelo del Mar. It's like off of there's a expression in Spanish called El Perro del Mar, which means the dog of the sea.
The dog of the sea?
Yeah, and then El Pelo means the hair, and it's sort of there's
like
hair in the comic.
Like the hair of the dog kind of thing?
Well, no, it's the hair of the sea.
Oh, the hair of the sea. Okay.
But it's these are actually drawn in 2008, I think. So these are a little bit older, but and I just reprinted them.
And you bind this yourself? You do all
it's
this?
a Japanese stab stitch, I would think that it's called, using a jute twine and an awl.
I like it.
Thank you.
Open it up. Let me see the.
So tell us about the characters in here and what inspired this.
Oh,
you got boobies.
Yeah, it's not necessarily safe for children. It's not.
I don't have any children.
It's I don't know. It's a hard thing for me to talk about.
Oh,
that comic in general.
Well, how about this over here?
This is easier to talk about because that one actually has like words and stuff.
This one right here?
Yeah. That's it's an adaptation, or I guess, of the story of the three youths in the fiery furnace from the book of Daniel, I believe. And it's sort of, I really like illuminated manuscripts, and so I tried to sort of influence, the style of the comic by imitating, illuminated manuscripts, and I'm, it was drawn by hand and then inked by hand and then colored digitally.
How long have you been doing this?
Drawing comics, or I don't know.
Or this particular comic?
That comic.
When did you start this?
Oh no, that one I actually finished, I think, in 2009. I'm actually I'm working on a graphic novel, actually.
Oh wow!
Called The Fun Family. And so that's my major sort of project right now, and that's still in the early stages, but hopefully be done sometime in like 2014. I don't know. But it's sort of a big project. It's like 180 pages or something at this point. And so that's what I've.
So what's the Fun Family about?
It's sort of like a parody of the Family Circus.
Okay.
But it's sort of about the eldest son, whose name is Robbie, and sort of it's about him trying to reconstruct his family after it sort of falls apart on him. It's sort of, and it's also about.
So it's Family Circus with dysfunction.
Yeah, but it's sort of a little bit. It's a little hard to describe. I guess it's also about, like, it's all in the strip in the story. There's also so in the Family Circus, the father in the Family Circus draws a comic that is ostensibly the Family Circus.
Yeah.
And so in the Fun Family, the father draws a comic that's also called the Fun Family, and it's a sort of about, like, at one point Robbie, who's the youngest son, ends up drawing the comic for him, and it's sort of about him trying to find, I guess, himself in doing this work.
So is it a dark comic or is it funny?
Yeah, it's like I would say a dark comedy.
Do you put the fun and dysfunction in it at all?
I guess.
Okay. That's terrible. Well, you want people to relate. Like when they read this stuff, they're like, my family does the same goddamn thing,
Maybe. I don't know. It's a little bit weirder than that. But I hope people will be able to relate to it in some way. Obviously, being able to relate to it emotionally is sort of what I'm after, and I think that most people are after when they draw comics.
Cool. Is it
Yeah.
is it biographical at all?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No. It's
Auto. Is it
No.
autobiographical?
no.
Okay. I thought maybe
I'm sure people will ask me that. But
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not my. My parents are very happy, and they're just
So
fine.
you had a fun family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, I appreciate you talking to us.
Sure. It was nice-
Thank you, man.
Nice meeting you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.